Okay, what we got here is we're going to do some tests. We're going to use the Castrol Edge that's used for the Volkswagen TDI engines as a baseline to do a bunch of tests today. It's 5W30 right out of the bottle. We're going to test Zddplus. They try and use this for the Volkswagens to save the camshafts. We're going to give that a test, and then we're going to test a bunch of other stuff as well. And we have a sample right here of the oil. We're going to put the Zddplus in there. Mix it up. Put it all in. This is 1 ounce of the 5W30. We're going to use 1 pound weights on here that represent 54.33 pounds of load for every pound that's added to the machine. All right, put the arm down. We'll begin the test with the 1 weight. Two weights. Three weights. 3 weights. That represents 162 pounds of load. We'll have to look and see. I have on file what the other oil makes without it. If I'm not mistaken, it's 2. So we'll shut this off and we'll go on to our next test. We're going to test this against the product Turbo Maxx and show how it's a far superior product to the zinc and phosphor products already on the market, and along with that, every other. So we'll sign off for a moment and switch up. Okay, today we're going to take this burnt oil. This started off as 5 ounces of Rotella T6 5W40 for diesels, and we added a half an ounce of Turbo Maxx to this for the treat ratio at a ½ ounce per 1 quart, just like we recommend for your first running on your diesel, your Ford Power Strokes, Duramax, any of those. This Turbo Maxx actually cleans the sludge, the varnish, actually leaves a protective film on the metal parts, reduces the effects of acid. We're going to show here this specific test is to show this sample was cooked at 500 degrees in a pressure vessel for 1 hour with the oil treatment already in it, so it was all burnt. This smells, been said this smells like Fido's butt or possibly hell. Don't know which, but it stinks real bad. So we're going to run this on the machine and we're going to do what we call a burn down test. We're going to put 10 pounds of weight on the machine, on the lever, and the ratio is 54.33 to 1. So it'll have a load of over 500 pounds of direct load on the bearing surface. And then we're going to take the oil bath away and we will start doing a countdown and see how long this runs. Generally the Rotella 6, or yeah, the Rotella T6, it won't run at all, even fresh out of the bottle, with 10 pounds of weight on the machine. It'll only hold 4 pounds of weight before the machine stops. So we've done this with some other stuff, other products that we make in the past, so we have a pretty good idea how the results will come out. So we're going to get ready to do the test now. These red weights are 2.5 pounds a piece. We'll put one on. We'll put two on. We'll put the third one on. We'll put the fourth one on. That right there is over 500 pounds of direct load on the machine itself. So when this, we're going to get to 3 minutes on the tape, there's 3 minutes on the recording. And we're going to let that run and see how long it goes with that weight on it. See if I can zoom in here a little bit. You can actually see the bead of oil running around on those two bearing surfaces. See if it'll focus in here. Hopefully it will. That's too close. I can't get any closer, it won't focus. There we go. Go a little slower, baby. Come on, thing, focus. Modern technology isn't always so great. We're at 1 minute and 33 seconds. We just went and got a pyrometer so we can test, see what the temperature here is. Right now we're at about 208 degrees. It's beginning to smoke a little bit. We're at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Doesn't have a laser on it, so it's kind of hard to find the temperature. 216. The ingredients in the Turbo Maxx is very complex nanoparticles. It reduces wear, it reduces friction, it raises the TBN of the oil, which stops the action of the nitric oxide and nitric acid, which is what ruins your oil and causes it to go bad. Most of our oils, when we run the Rotella T6 in our diesels, we have run at 20,000 miles, and the oil quality is still good. About 230. It's beginning to smoke more. We're now at 4 minutes with no oil. Just whatever ran in on the bearing. $238, almost 240. It's now at 4 minutes and 25 seconds with no oil. With 500, well, over 500 pounds, 530, I think it's, or 540 some odd pounds a load. Looks like it worked 240. You can see that the bead is much smaller. $250. 5 minutes and 25 seconds. $265. We're now at 6 minutes and 16 seconds with no oil. Most motor oils make more noise than this with the oil bath. 270. There's 7 minutes. $275. It's still got a pretty large oil pool. Can you see the oil pool on the, you can look in there and see how it draws the oil right to the bearing? That's all that matters, is that spot right there. It's all it cares about. Chemically, it knows where all the load and force and heat is, and it says we need to be right here. This is smart oil technology here. This is as advanced as it gets. $276. There's 8 minutes. There it is. Whoops. It's 8 minutes and 12 seconds. This is what we call a burn down test. That was the previous mark on there. That's the mark we just made. I don't think I have an old bearing here. I'll make one. I'll show you once it cools off. Without just regular motor oil, you'll see what the difference is.